I just want to come on here, and this morning I did a live, and there's a couple of subscribers, which really I'm gonna call them family members, that y'all really helped me out by listening. Cause the hurricane, I got through it just fine, but there were certain things. Wasn't the hurricane, but I've just been really stressed out lately. Man, have I been stressed out. And just a few little things happened after the hurricane. It triggered my PTSD. So I kind of figured I want to talk about that just for a little bit, because there's a lot of people that's suffering from PTSD, and I don't hide it. I let it be known. I suffer from PTSD, and I got it worse than most people have it. I have it really bad. And hurricane, fine. I work as a bouncer when I'm working, not a problem. But all the stress that I have been through lately, man, I have been through a lot. Losing my mother, my dad being sick, just a lot of things, a lot of things. My PTSD was triggered, man, and I had one hell of a morning. Still dealing with it, I mean, for instance, when I get my PTSD, it's the weirdest thing. I can fight. I can do a lot of things that a lot of people, just regular people, just couldn't do. But little things compounded. Well, I guess losing my mom, that was not a little thing. And my dad dying of cancer, that is not a little thing. And it is just, everything is piling up on me. Uh, Going to have to move from here when my dad passes away. And I've been living here for 8 years. You know, I live in an 8x10 shed. I turned into a bunker. And I'm happy here living this way. I use a 5-gallon bucket for a toilet. Not a problem. I take a bath in a kiddie pool, basically. Not a problem. But losing my mom, problem. Watching my dad die from cancer, problem. Just little things. Freaking Generacs. Dumb people. I wouldn't buy no damn Generacs from them. We haven't had nothing but issues out of this Generacs. Because my dad has to have electricity over there. He's sick. He's bad sick. And, hey, how you doing? How you doing? And so, freaking hurricane, not a problem. PTSD, not a problem. But after the hurricane, thank you, Mabelna. The reason why I spell names because I don't want to butcher your name. Okay, I had a heat stroke in Afghanistan, and I have pronunciation problems. But hurricane, I wasn't concerned at all about the hurricane. I know, where I'm at. This little shed, and the way I got it reinforced like a bunker, I knew it would handle the hurricane. Not a problem. But the freaking Generacs not wanting to work, and the people coming, and they literally had my wife on the phone and had her out there taking it apart and working on it. And I'm like, are you effing kidding me? You know how much juice, as soon as I saw that, because I didn't realize it. I just looked over there and seen her taking it. I'm like, what are you doing? So I got her away from it. I got on the phone, and man, I really let the person on the phone have it. I'm going to have somebody just doesn't know what they're doing, working on a freaking generator that was hot, by the way. I mean, hot as in electricity going through it. It could have killed her. And so I got really pissed. You know, they sent someone out. Hey, Maverick. So they finally sent, and they sent the owner of the company out, but he would not claim ownership for nothing. He was like, oh, I'll just work here and rah rah. Because I told him, I was like, are you kidding me? Y'all have my wife take this thing apart. She could have got killed. I mean, I was really upset because she could have got killed. And so the stress of losing my mom, the stress of my dad being sick, just the stress of working for hours on a video. It was an awesome video I made, of clearing the roads and all after the hurricane this morning. Showing I put into work, man. Got out there with the freaking chainsaws, and we just had a lot of down trees. People couldn't get in and out of the neighborhood and things like that, and out of their yard. And I got out there and I got it done. I mean, I like a beaver out there cutting and sawing and just sawdust flying. And not a problem. But with the Generax thing, and then, see, my wife was supposed to pay the bills. My mom had it set up that when she passed away, my wife was going to pay Dad's bills, with his money and all. And my daughter's come along, and Dad, and next thing you know, my daughter's just dealing with it and all, and that upset my wife. But I told her, I was like, look, baby, you need to be thankful that they're dealing with it so you don't have to, But she didn't look at it that way, She's like, your mama wanted me to do this. And her and my mom were like best friends. And because my wife, she doesn't have a lot of friends. I suspect it's because of me. And it's not because, I let her, I'm the kind of husband that she can go and come as she pleases. She can go where she wants. I don't care. I don't micromanage her life. I let her do whatever she wants to do. She wants to go to her parents. Whatever she wants to do, she can do it. I'm fine with it. But I don't know. I guess that's another symptom of PTSD, just always taking blame for everything. But I don't know. She just doesn't have a lot of friends. Not really. And she's a wonderful, loving, kind, caring person. I don't know why. I just think she don't like putting up with people's crap. And that's why she don't have a lot of friends, honestly. I think that's got a lot to do with it. And then, what kind of friends are going to come over and hang out in a freaking shed, right? But I don't know. I just can't help some sort of feel that it is my fault that she doesn't have a lot of friends. And I'm not mean. I'm not controlling or any of that. No, I'm not. So I don't know. I'm not sure what that is. But her and my mom were like really best friends. And my mom had literally showed her how to pay the bills and everything. Because my mom knew she was going to die. No. She knew way before she let me know. And when she did let me know, because I'm a mama's boy, not going to lie about that. You'll hear it all the time. But it was hard on me, man. That was hard on me. And she knew it was going to be hard on me. And she was so unselfish of a person. She kept it to herself till she couldn't hide it anymore. She just could not hide it anymore. It's a perspective of self-care. Yeah. Understandably frustration. Yeah. So when the Generax guy comes out and he doesn't have the right stuff, and so he fixed it to where it would work, but still not working properly. I had to. They finally got the power back on out here, which I'm surprised because usually when we have a hurricane, man, it's weeks before we have electricity again. But no, they got the power back on out here, which I got solar anyhow. It didn't bother me none. But my dad, he needs the power. So anyway, there's a stupid lock on a Generac, which is understandable. It needs to have a lock on there because, like I said, there's a lot of voltage that goes through that thing, and if you mess around a kid or somebody, then they touch the wrong things and they're done. So if you do have a Generac, keep that thing locked, and don't be out there messing around with it. You let the people that put it in mess around with it, because you touch the wrong things, as much electricity that's going through that thing, you are done. You are literally toast. So, I can kind of laugh about it, but I'm still freaking, with my PTSD, when it flares like it is right now, I'm a little shaky. Uh, Kind of feels like I'm having a heart attack type deal. Paranoid, just all the shit that goes along with PTSD I deal with. And I'm dealing with it right now. And it's just compounded, having to leave here after being here for 8 years. And that's just going to be hard. My mom's buried one street over. And it's going to be hard. Now, I'm one of the few people that dad's sick. I'm staying home and taking care of him. And that's not helping my PTSD at all. Just staying here all the time, that's not good for me. Actually, working as a bouncer, there's a lot of people with PTSD that bear working as a bouncer. No, they shouldn't do that, but it affects people differently. Me, I'm a great bouncer, and the drama and all, it doesn't bother me as a bouncer, because I do not take anything personal. I'm just doing my job. Understandable, I'm at work right now, and I just jumped on here. All right, thank you, Maverick. Okay, walks and points of favorite seniority might help out on the inside. Yeah. So, and also PTSD, staying focused. It's hard. It's not like you can just turn on and watch TV, which I don't have a television, but I do got YouTube and all. But that, I can't concentrate on the show enough to kind of escape, like a lot of people use television for. I think I can't stay focused. I really can't enjoy a TV show because I can't stay focused that long to keep up with what's going on. YouTube has freaking been really good for me. The trolls, anyway, those aggravate anybody. Damn trolls, I don't understand them, but they don't flare my PTSD up. No, I can't really talk too much about the trolls on here because, yeah, I would say things that I would do that I would get in trouble. So, I'm going to stay away from that. But for the most part, the trolls, I don't care what, it's not personal. It's some, when someone's on YouTube trolling, it's some narcissist jerk that doesn't know what they're talking about. And just trolling. I don't understand why people do it. When there's 500 million other things that they could be doing. Yeah, the trolls. Yeah, they're just. Yeah, yeah. You're right. Meraki. You're right. But my psychologist and my mom, they're the one that suggested me start a YouTube channel. And it has really been a blessing. I mean, I have got some wonderful people on YouTube here that I really look at as like family to me. And I have had people on YouTube actually be better to me than my own family. That's facts. You can't choose your family, but you can choose your friends. And on YouTube, there's some people that's really awesome people and has really helped me a lot in life. And just like a lot of people, just good listeners. Like this morning, I was just, and they were listening and helping me because I was in a bad place dealing with it. So, if you get nothing else out of this video, if you know someone with PTSD, try to be a little bit merciful on them. That person could turn out to be, you know, worth their weight in gold. You know, in certain situations, I am like really good. I mean, I would be the person that you would want there in a lot of situations. Now, there's other situations, just as a regular person going out on the town, bar hopping and all. No, I'm not your guy. I don't do that. I never have. I I don't go to clubs at all. The only time I'm at a club is I'm working as a bouncer. I honestly I don't get it. I people that go to bars and I'm not judging nobody, so don't take this. If you that's what you do and that's how you have your fun, hey, I don't judge or nothing like that. But me personally, I just don't get it. If I can't be the bouncer, okay, because I'm there for the paycheck, you know, to work my job and protect people, but I just don't get it. You're going there and hanging around with a bunch of drunk idiots, and because I see the ugly side of it more than most, and it's it's also dangerous hanging out at a bar. By the way, that's why they have bouncers. My therapist told me I am tanking and that served me for a time, but now I have to learn how to be a MIATA. See, I know what the words say, I just can't pronounce them. To get through the different terrain. The tank no longer serves. Amen. Okay, I understand that. Sports car, I get it. I understand that. Like, when I first started having PTSD, how I dealt with it was I would get in my car, because I remember my kids were little. And the thing about PTSD, you remember. That's why you have it. I can't remember the most simplest, stupidest little task. I can't remember that, but any damn bad thing that happens to me, I remember it. It's freaking ridiculous. It really is. But so I'm dealing with it right now, man. Really. So if you know someone that has PTSD, like I said, there's 99.9% chance that they're not going to be a danger to you. Most people with PTSD, they're more of a danger to themselves than anyone. Most people with PTSD, they're not going to hurt you. They're not going to, you know, act out. And honestly, a lot of people with PTSD, if you hang around with them, you actually will be more safe because, for instance, I would never go to a bar and hang out because I don't like being around a large group of people. And bars are really nothing but trouble. And you're coming from somebody that works as a bouncer. And you're like, well, why the hell do you work as a bouncer? Well, it's the only damn thing I'm good at. Really. I can't hold a regular job. Uh, it reminds me of that scene from Rambo, really. Rambo First Blood, where he's like, I was responsible for $1 million equipment and this and that and that and this, but I can't even hold a job parking cars. And it is really that way with PTSD. It really is. But fortunately, I can hold it together, and I'm a really good bouncer. I'm really good at security. I use a PTSD as a strength. I'm trying to. A Marine having a bad day looks pretty scary. Yeah, Marine having a bad day, yeah, it could look pretty scary. That's facts. Yeah, some of us are made to be protective. That's me. I am protective by nature. I don't do it to be a good guy. No, it's just my nature. It's like a dog chasing a cat. It's just because that's what they do. And that's why I make a good bouncer, And okay, and the reason why I MMA fight, the reason why I box, the reason why I do all this, what most people may perceive to be as violence, which I don't think it's violent at all. Uh, I can see where someone would perceive that as violence. If I'm in a grudge match where I'm in that cage with somebody that I do not like, well, then that could turn violent. But for the most part, I'm just trying to win the fight. I'm just trying to win the money. And I'm just blowing off steam. And also, people with PTSD, you see them lifting weights, working out, training in martial arts. And it's because we're like, whatever it was that gave us PTSD, we do a lot of things to make damn sure that that doesn't ever happen again. That's facts. And there's many ways to get PTSD. It's not just from being in combat. Okay. Uh, like, I don't see how anybody could be a paramedic and not have PTSD. I don't see how that could. Seeing little kids, in bad situations, and all that would mess me up. I'm already messed up, but I see where that would mess someone up. I hope things get better for you, man. Keep it going and going strong. Thank you. We'll get through this. And I do understand, everybody dies. Eventually I'll die, and all this aggravation will be over with. Now, will I self-delete myself? No. I'm not doing that. Why? Well, I got 11 grandkids that I love very much. I have daughters that I love very much, and a couple of them love me back. And so, I can't stay on freaking topic. I'm all over the place. All right, back to the damn Generacs. So the guy gets it working, didn't have the right stuff. It ain't put together right. I got to get them back out here, and they got to work on it again. And because my daughter is now handling dad's bills, there's a lot of bills that she just doesn't know about. Like those tanks, the guy fixed the Generacs, and he's like, I just want to let you know there's only 2 days worth of fuel in those tanks. And the tanks that dad's got out there are big. I mean, they should be enough fuel in there for weeks. And my daughter hasn't paid the bill, so they haven't came out and filled them up. And the Generacs, every 2 weeks it'll crank for 10 minutes and run. And it does that, because, you get a motor that sits and you don't crank it up or any of that, it's going to just not work. But it'll crank for 10 minutes every 2 weeks. And it runs the system, keeps it good. Well, the battery, when I was watching the guy, man, that battery was just history. So it had not been cranking up lately, but the times it had been cranking up, it does burn a little fuel when it's running. And it has been a very long time since my daughter paid the bills to get the fuel tanks filled up. And every time it cranks up, it uses a little bit of fuel, a little bit of fuel, a little bit of fuel. Well, through time, it's like a water leak, top off. That was not happening because the bill was not getting paid. Hey, Cha-Cha. Hey, good to have you here. See, there's another. Cha-Cha's like family to me, I'm actually glad Cha-Cha's here, She's a comfort to me. Cha-Cha's a comfort to me, I'm dealing with my PTSD bad today. This really doesn't have anything to do with the freaking hurricane or any of that. I'm fine with all that. It was all the drama that happened afterwards. Like the damn key to the Generacs could not be found. And so they come out here to fix it because the electricity went out, Generacs wasn't working. Got on the phone, had to raise hell. They had my wife out there working. Could have killed herself. And I said, I get on the phone. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? I made her get away from it. And I raised holy hell because if she would have touched the wrong thing, that'd have been it. And I couldn't believe that somebody would have someone do that. Yeah, things is doing. It's my damn PTSD that's giving me shit right now. And it's not because of the hurricane. That was fine. This morning, I was like a rock star out there, cutting limbs and trees and getting them all out of the yard so people can get in and out of the neighborhood, so people could get in and out of the driveway. And I made an awesome video, of me getting that shit done. And I went to load the video and no, I don't know what the hell I did, but, I've been edgy because I lost my mom. I've been edgy because my dad is dying. I've been edgy because I've been here for 8 years and now I got to leave. When my dad goes, the family's kicking me off this property. So it's been piling up, piling up, piling up, piling up. And I've been dealing with it. But then, with the whole Generacs thing, and my wife could have got killed, and then Dad raising hell about the key, which I don't know anything about a key. I never had no key. I didn't even know there was a lock on that thing. I have never messed with that freaking Generacs. So, luckily, Little Miss Prepper, she bit the bullet on that one, and because she's like, I'm going to deal with Dad because I can tell you're getting aggravated, and Dad's getting so sick that you can't understand what he's saying, and then he gets really pissed off because when he says something and you're like, because the cancer's all in his mouth and everything. And I can't understand nothing he's saying. You know, I want to go spend time with him, but when I go over there, he's telling me this and that and that and this, and I don't know what the hell he's saying. So then he's getting really pissed off because he's wanting me to do something, and I cannot understand what he's saying. So I'm dealing with that. That's more stress. And then, you know, the stupid key, he's trying to tell Little Miss Prepper that I had the key to the Generacs, and I've never had no key to that. I didn't even know there was a key to it. I didn't know anything about it. I've never messed with it. And I do that on purpose. When it comes to Dad, I don't mess with nothing because he's the kind of guy that he's going to blame everybody else. I love my dad. I'm doing everything I can. But he could be a narcissist. And a narcissist is hell on somebody who's got post-traumatic stress disorder. But I deal with it the best I can. But now that I cannot understand what he's saying, I cannot deal with it. Because he literally will raise hell, shouting, screaming, throwing his hands all in the air because I can't understand what he's saying. And it's all this shit this morning, you know, and I was still doing all right. But then when I went to load that video, I couldn't get it to load. I just freaking, that was it. You know, I thought I was having a damn heart attack. My PTSD, like, slapped the shit out of me. And, man, it kicked my ass today. Generacs suck. Yeah, you're right. Generacs are not good generators at all. Chacha, All-American, give him a pen and paper and write it down what he wants. That's what I said, but his writing sucks. You can't read his writing neither. And I don't want to sound like I'm sitting here making excuses. I wish Little Miss Prepper was here right now for a couple reasons. One, when I'm dealing with this PTSD, it helps to have someone with me that I trust. Like, it just helps. Seeing you in the chat, Chacha, it helps me. Because you're a real friend. And it helps. So, when you're dealing with someone that's got PTSD, just try to be their friend. Try to help them out, you know. Just be nice. That's the main thing, is just be nice. That's my best advice when you're dealing with someone with PTSD. Just be nice to them, you know. That's really the best way to deal with them. And, you know, like a lot of people, they're afraid of people with post-traumatic stress disorder. And they are a couple of people that have it that you do need to be afraid of them. But I'm not one of those people at all. Now, if someone has bad intentions and is a bad person, well, they do need to fear me. And, but if you're a good person and you're not out to do harm, if you're just a genuinely, you don't even have to be a good person. If you're not out to do bad stuff and hurt other people, I'm no threat to no one. I'm not a threat. I'm only a threat to the bad guys. That's facts, you know. No reason not to be nice anyway, but essentially to be someone dealing with PTSD. Yes, exactly, Chacha, exactly. You know. But I don't know if y'all have noticed that there's a shift with people. Here lately, a lot of people are just being mean and nasty people. I've noticed that ever since the hug came around, a lot of people are just being mean and nasty, and uh, I I think now this is just the conspiracy theorist in me. I think that the damn affected people's brains to where if someone was a mean, nasty person, that it amplified it. That's just a theory. Okay, I'm not a freaking psychologist or any of that. And if I was a psychologist, I would be an absolute failure of a psychologist because I can't even cure myself, and I'm with me 24 hours a day. Okay, but I don't know. It seems like people are just being more mean and nasty lately, and it could be. Yeah, my daily runs help a lot. And, physical exercise helps PTSD a lot. That's why I do. A lot of people don't understand it. That's why I run the 7 miles every morning and I run the 7 miles every night with a ruck pack on my back because I call it giving myself some lovingly pain because, running 7 miles. And I wish little Miss Prepper was here, but she's at work, and she would tell you, that pain that, because I do not jog at 7 miles. Nope. I run 7 miles. I mean, run. I run it to where when I'm done with that 7 miles, I literally, when I get back to the yard, I collapse in the yard. I'm just, oh. And I lay there and catch my breath. And this little Miss Prepper's here. She's got water ready for me and all. And she is, like, you need to quit pushing it too hard. She's always hard at me saying, I'm pushing it too hard. I'm running too hard. I'm pushing my body too hard. Well, I probably am, but that runner's high is real. And when I run that 7 miles and it hurts, my muscles are burning and I'm gasping for air. It just, let me deal with this shit here. I apologize. I got to deal with something, but I'll keep talking. For some reason, that, run really helps my PTSD. And it helps big time. So, shit. There's that. So the run, like I said, I run like the devil's chasing me. And I run as hard and as fast, and I push my body to its limit. And after I get my breath and get some water in me, I'll get in the pool and cool off and take a nice, relaxing bath. And then I can come in and kick back and settle down, and I'm fine. I'm good. There's something about that extreme exercise that really helps me. And with PTSD, different things help different people. Okay, curious, how long does it take you to run 7 miles? Not long. Now, I don't time it, like most people do. I used to. I used to time it. But I found out that if I'm keeping track of the time and say one day I take longer than I perceive I should take, then I'm hard on myself and I'm like, you're not in good enough shape, and I'll do it again just to try to keep up with that young guy that used to be able to have that real good time. So I don't keep time, I don't keep track of the time. But I cover 7 miles a lot faster than most. A lot faster than most of these young guys can, I'll tell you that. And my brother will tell you, nobody's outrunning me. And, our dad is fast. And one time we raced and he about shit when I outran him. I'm just naturally fast. I have fast reflexes. That's why I think at my age I'm still able to MMA fight, is because I got fast reflexes. It's not that I'm a badass or a tough guy. I mean, how tough can I be? My nose has been broken 11 times, man. So, and every bone in this side of my face has been broken, okay? But that's one of the reasons why people with PTSD, they'll train in combat sports, is because they got the mentality of no one's never going to hurt me again. And a lot of people adopt that mentality because, like I said, there's many ways to get PTSD. Me, I got it from seeing some just... I'm not even going to talk about it today. I can't do it. But there's some things that the human mind just should not see. And that's why, even people that watch pornography, I'm like, you really shouldn't do that. I don't judge nobody, or I don't judge, but for me, and look, don't get mad at me if you watch it and all. I don't care if you do. That's your business. None of mine. But for me, I think pornography is degrading to women. And I just don't like it. And I think it causes young men, you got these kids with these cell phones that are watching stuff like that should not have those kind of emotions at such a young age. It's a good heart to make you more dangerous. Yeah. And Chacha, Aaron, I agree. Only just saw your comment. I'm sorry. I have not been keeping up with the chat lately. I do apologize. Okay. Inside the bunker probably isn't helping. No, it's not. Not work. I actually feel safe in here, but being in here too much is not good. And not working, that is bad. Me not working, that's bad. I need to get my ass back to work. And you're like, working as a bouncer, how can I help PTSD? Well, for me, it does. Like I say, people with PTSD is not like a generic thing. Different things help different people, So, but yeah, being in here all the time and watching my dad die cancer and being stuck on this property all the time, that is not good for my PTSD. It's not. And then having dad raise hell because I cannot understand him when I'm trying to help him, that is not good for my PTSD. I'll tell you what's good for PTSD. Now, for some people, a bunker is the answer. Okay? Now, for me, for sleeping and for living somewhere, that's the answer, because I'm inside of a bunker. Yeah, it's just a shed, but I got it reinforced with concrete, block and all. And I could really hold this position, man. I could put up a ferocious fight. Nobody's coming in here. So that's good. But being in it all the time, that's not good at all. So it's a balancing act. Yeah, cabin fever mentally makes you go crazy. Prayers for you and my friends. Thank you, Bug Out. And I know I'm missing the chat. I'm so sorry. I'm doing the best I can. I'm just freaking frazzled right now, okay? But if I'm talking harsh, I'm not mad at no one in the chat or nothing like that. It's just sometimes I come off that way. You know, a lot of times people think I'm mad at them, and I'm not. It's just I'm having a rough day, and I'm being kind of assy. But no, y'all people here are y'all help me so much. Having this channel helps me. You know, y'all when y'all are troll bashing, that helps me. I'm like, y'all got that troll, yeah. This YouTube channel, it helps me, especially now, man. What? Because literally, if I didn't have this channel, I would have no one to talk to right now. And that is bad. But having this channel, and there's a lot of people in this channel that I have gotten to know to where y'all literally feel like family to me. Actually, you treat me better than my own family does, honestly. It's like my daughter that's supposed to be paying them bills. I know she's trying. And she gets aggravated with me because I'm like, I call her, I'm like, girl, there's no freaking gas out here. This stuff needs to be handled. And she takes it the wrong way. She thinks I'm bitching at her, and I'm not. I'm just like, you know, there are certain things that has to be done, and those tanks got to be filled because no electricity for Dad. He has to have it over there. You know, if he gets overheated, he gets extra bad sick, and so it is what it is. But I do appreciate y'all listening. Y'all are great listeners. And y'all got some great answers. We're here for you, brother. Love and respect. See, that's awesome, man. You sound like my husband. He can sound growly when he's just frustrated. It's like you outweigh of crying cause guys can't cry. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much so. So instead of crying, we get assy. And I'm not going to lie. Look, I always told y'all I would tell you the truth. You know, there is times I do cry. And does it make me feel like a little bitch? Sometimes, yes, it does. But am I going to lie to you? No, I'm not. You know, little Miss Prepper, she's like, you know, she knows it, you know. And I don't boo-hoo cry like a hysterical little girl, no. But I'll have tears running down my face, you know, where I'm just overwhelmed. But see, most men would never admit to that, you know. But I try to be honest. And I tear up occasionally, you know, it is what it is. You'll be back in Florida October 1st. Tom Ken and I are coming to see y'all. Awesome, Bug Out. Awesome. Looking forward to that. You know, me and Little Miss Prepper has missed y'all, by the way. You'll have your truck. That is awesome. Cool. That's awesome. You know, just having y'all to talk to, that is awesome. You know, watching the channel grow, that is awesome, you know. I take the small victories, you know, I'll take them. You know, watching the channel grow, that's a victory for me. And, I think probably on all my videos from now on, I'm going to put on the title also, please subscribe, Watching the channel grow, that's small victories. It helps me. And when Dad does go, and I got to get off this property, am I looking forward to living in a houseboat? Yes. But am I looking forward to that change? No. Because it'll be a good month that I'm going to be freaking paranoid and feeling like I'm out of my element and at a new place. I'm going to be nervous, and it'll be rough for a little while, but eventually I'll settle in and I'll be fine. I will be fine. And actually, it'll be better. Living on a houseboat is a great, houseboat. I'm sure when some people hear me say that, they're thinking of something freaking awesome, But no, it's just a pontoon boat, with sleeping quarters on it, okay? But that's good enough for me and little Miss Prepper, okay? Like, I don't require a lot of stuff to be happy. I don't need a big, nice house. And actually, I'd be kind of paranoid being in a big house because I'm like, man, somebody could come in a window way down there and I would never even know it. And I can't live in an apartment complex or nothing like that because too many people. And I got trust issues, man. And I always think the worst until I get to know someone. And I also know that no matter how kind and nice they act and all, that I really don't know what they're thinking. All American Prepper, how far are you from getting your other motor? Pretty close. I'm getting there. Pretty close. Pretty close. About the same, pretty close. Pretty close to getting there. It's just a few more super chats and I'm there, but hey, I get it. I'm picking up cans. I'm doing what I can, and when I get back to work, I'll be good. It just sucks that I can't get this stuff on credit, and then just pay it back. If I could, I would do it that way. But I don't have any credit. I pay cash for everything, so I don't have no credit. And, because there's other expenses that I always forget about, There's freaking the wiring. There's this, there's that. There's a lot of stuff. But about 5 bills, man. But touch it, no. I'll get it. So, that's why I get so happy with the super chats, man. I'm like, hell yeah, because it's getting me closer and closer and closer there. Cha-cha. Thank you so much. But I just said no. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Cha-cha. And thank you, Jess. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Y'all gonna have me crying now, daggone it. But you've done so much, Cha-cha. That's why I said no. I appreciate it. Now, don't get it wrong. My God, do I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But, man, I feel like you're a one-man band. Other people are helping a lot, but Cha-cha, you're doing so much that Man, I'm all up in my emotions and everything. Man, I'm smiling, but uh, I want y'all to know there's Dad. There's no way in hell that I'm going over there dealing with his crap. But I can't understand him. Thank you so much, Chacha. Thank you so much, Jess. Oh my God, that Chacha, what are you doing to me? Oh my God, Chacha. I instinctively gotta love it, but Chacha, man, you're gonna see me cry, man. I'm not used to getting help like this. My family don't even help me. Thank you so much. I'm just not used to people caring, okay? I'm not used to people caring. And but thank you so much. Thank you, Chacha. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate y'all super chats. I do. I hide behind a smile, man. I hide behind a smile. Today's been a hard day. But wow, that means so much to me and Little Miss Prepper because she's scared. Little Miss Prepper, I'm going to tell you guys now, Little Miss Prepper needs your prayers because she's scared of, I'm telling you, everything's going to be fine out there on the houseboat. She's just worried, some redneck's going to come up and mess with me. And no, it'll be fine. She's young. She's not experienced in the world, so to speak. But I'm looking forward to the houseboat. Now, look, I got to call my wife and tell her dad called. So just please bear with me for just 1 second. I can't believe it. Let me call her.
We're sorry. The number you have dialed.
Damn phones. See, we don't even have a phone, man, right now. But was my mom's phone. So I get to use my Cha-Cha.
Hey, babe.
Baby Cha-Cha's making me cry, man, in a good way.
Why? What's going on?
She's just helping so much. I'm on YouTube and I need you home. I need you home.
Okay, I am almost done.
Okay, listen. Listen, Dad called. I need you to call him, okay?
Okay.
I gotta go. I love you. Call him.
Alright, will do.
Because he thinks you got the phone.
Yeah.
I can't understand him. I'm not dealing with it. I can't do it.
Okay.
Alright, love you. Bye.
Love you too, bye.
Sorry about that. Thank you, Cha-Cha. Everyone, man, Cha-Cha's a superhero. I'm telling you right now. Help a broken down old man like me. I'm just no good for nothing but protecting people. I don't have any self-worth. I'm all used up. I can cage fight and, but thank you so much. I'm freaking speechless, man. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that at all, man. I hide behind a smile. I'm telling you, people that laugh and joke and kid around are the people you need to keep an eye out on the most, because they're actually the saddest people, really. The reason why people that smile and kid and joke around, they do that because they want everybody else around them not to feel the way they do. So that's facts. Because I hide behind a smile. For instance, when I'm working as a bouncer and someone has gotten me to the point where I'm going to use this word I learned not too long ago. I can't pronounce it, but livid. When I'm just like to a person where I'm like, you know what, this guy here, I don't give a damn. Before this night's over with, I'm going to really tax his ass because I'm tired of his shit. And when working as a bouncer, you do deal with that. You'll deal with somebody that you're like, I don't give a damn what happens tonight. Before the night's over with, that asshole is going to get a what for. And when I do wait for them to make a mistake, and they do make a mistake, because I never tax nobody just behaving. It's somebody that's being a real ass and getting on that gray, they're right there to where they know if they step over, they're right there on that gray, pushing their luck. And I'm patient. And I know I usually got till freaking all night long. And when the time comes and I do get to tax them, I walk up to them with a big smile on my face. I don't walk up to them like looking all mean and all. No. I walk up to them with a smile like this right here. So they're expecting for me to come up and pat them on the back and shake their hand. And I come up to them and freaking train wreck their ass. But like I said, I've never hurt nobody that didn't have it coming. That's facts. When I work as a bouncer, I put up with more crap than most bouncers do. And it's my age. These young guys, they just want to whoop ass. And I work with the young guys. I'm like, stop kicking everybody's ass. Start talking to people. Most of the time you can talk to someone like a man and settle the situation. Now, occasionally, as a bouncer, you are going to have to fight. You cannot conquer an irrational person with rationality. It does not work. That's why I teach people self-defense, because I know no matter how good of a person you are, eventually you're going to come across someone that's not a good person. And no matter how good you are and how nice you are, they are going to have nothing but bad intentions. And that's why I encourage everyone here to learn to defend yourself. Like last night, I believe it was last night, I was talking to, I think, wasn't it last night Moose Man was on here? Devil Dwayne, I think you were here. Wasn't it last night where I was telling how to make it where a pew-pew won't work? I'm not sure. I think, see, my days run together, especially here, but last night I was teaching how to, at close range, keep from that 2A, keep from it working. Literally teaching people how to jam it up to where it will not work at close range. I have my ADC light. I believe it was last night. Oh man. Oh, okay, Devil Dwayne. But, like, for instance, if somebody has a revolver gun, if this is a revolver, all right, and that's why people get in here and they go, you don't have a gun, you're going to be... No, I don't need one. This close of a range, I don't need it. And as a bouncer, I deal with people to where I got to smell their breath. But if someone pulls a revolver on you, and this is the cylinder that the bullets go into. Now, do not do this. Run. But if you're in a situation where you cannot run, okay, and you got to really know 2A's, all right? But if the hammer's not pulled back on that revolver, and you grab that revolver by the cylinder, and that G.I. Joe grip that I talk about, you grab it by that cylinder and you squeeze the hell out of it to where you got it tight. They can pull on that trigger all they want. This thing on the revolver has got to roll for the hammer to come back when they're pulling the trigger for it to work. If you got that grip on there, it can't roll. It's not going to work. The gun is not going to work. And if someone has a semi-automatic pistol, you know, the kind that loads like this, you know, like this right here. If you grab their hand that's holding the weapon to where their hand can't go nowhere, and you push on the front, and you push that back to where the barrel's sticking out just a little bit, that gun is not going to work. And I know, you know, like last night I had guys in here that really knew 2A, and they're like, they knew I was right. And like when Moose Man was in here, you know, there's people in here that know I'm right. It will not work. You know, if it's a revolver and you grab a hold of that, they can't cock it. They can't pull it. It's not, because the thing that's got to turn. And if you got a hold of it where it's not going to turn, it's not going to work. And you can take it from them. And with a semi-auto, the kind that you got to pull it back, you grab their hand that has it, so they got it, you grab the back here, and don't do this unless you have no other choice, because this is very dangerous, and you push, and the thing that cocks back, if you push that back just a little bit, that 2A is not going to work. No, I'm not drunk. I don't drink alcohol. I don't drink alcohol. But it's dangerous to do that. Okay. I recommend running, because most people can't hit the side of a barn. Really. But me, I have no choice. I cannot run, because they could get innocent people. If I turn around and run and they start popping them off, then some innocent person is going to get hit. I got to deal with it. And see, that one person said, "Are you drunk?" They don't know. They've never been in combat. They do not know what they're talking about. Like Josh M. No, he ain't drunk, just speaking the truth. Yes. See, I noticed that people that say comments like, "Are you drunk?" it's because they don't know. They don't know how those things operate. That's what it is. They don't know. I'm not going to call them stupid. I'm just going to call them ignorant. Ignorant as in not knowing. They don't know how they function. But if you know how they function, then you can cause it to malfunction. It's really easy. You know? So for the people in here that really know 2As, they know. Someone that really knows a 2A knows if you grab that cylinder on that revolver and it's all not all ready with the hammer pulled back, if it's not ready to go, and you grab that cylinder before they can pull that hammer back, before they can pull that trigger, and you grab that cylinder with that G.I. Joe grip and squeeze it and hold it, if that cylinder can't turn, the gun is not going to work. It's science. It's mechanics, physics, whatever you want to call it. I call it just knowing how to make the thing not work. The same with a semi-auto. If you push the front of it back. See, I wish I could demonstrate on these lives, but if I do, they'll shut the live down right then. But I can literally show you that someone's got one, that they had a, like that right there. They had a, hopefully they do drop it, right? Maybe not, because if you drop it, pow, it'll go off, and they're more liable to hit you dropping it. But you push the front of it back with a barrel sticking out just a little bit, it's not going to work. So, and that's years and years and years of experience. Someone says, I'm looking for a revolver, currently good, reliable, fishing drive revolver. Me personally, which I don't do guns. I don't mess with guns because I could have a night terror and wake up and things could end badly. But if I was, like if I had my wife carrying a gun, okay, if she was armed, I would have her carry a stub-nose 38. And it's all about shot placement. Because for a woman, most women are smaller framed, and they're not going to carry that gun if it's not comfortable. And I know y'all heard me say it before. Don't carry your gun in your purse. The first thing the bad guy does is take your purse. So when your gun is in your purse, and the bad guy takes your purse, you just armed him. You want a comfortable, and I repeat, a comfortable holster. Because if it's not comfortable, you're not going to wear it. But if you get a comfortable holster that is made for that particular tool, that's what I suggest. I got a very good blessed. My wife don't own a single purse or wears makeup. My wife has purses, but she does not wear makeup. I like natural beauty. Makeup doesn't do anything for me at all. And if my wife was going to carry a weapon, which, if you have a concealed permit, you're not allowed to let anyone know that you have a weapon. So, if my wife was to carry a weapon, first off, she would keep it to where I couldn't get access to it. Second off, she would carry it on her person. Now, don't get me wrong now, if something went down, and it's a regular, say we're out on the town, anywhere, and I'm in my right mind, like right now, yeah, I'm dealing with PTSD, but I'm in my right mind. I'm not dangerous or anything, okay? But, and I mean not dangerous as if I had one of these, I wouldn't be dangerous, okay? I don't have one. But if I did, I would not be dangerous. But as of right now, when I'm like this, the best thing to do is give it to me. Because I said I don't have them. I didn't say I don't know how to use one. And that's what sets me apart, is if I had it, I would use it and I would not hesitate. So I have been in combat. I have seen a lot downrange. And so I've been tried by fire. You are not, a lot of people, they carry a 2A and they think they know what they're going to do. But until you're in that situation, you truly don't know. Because some people in that situation, even though they'll forget they even have it on them. Because they're like, what? And, some people will freeze up. They'll just freeze up. So until you're in that situation, you truly don't know how you're going to react. That's facts. And the reason why I can say that, I've been in combat with a guy that looked like freaking Arnold Schwarzenegger, big, muscled out, tough guy, loudest guy in the room. And when shit got real, that dude froze up, man. To the guy that you thought was going to be, all right, we got this guy on our side, man. We're not going to lose this shit. When things get real, sometimes those guys just freeze up. They're like, oh my God, well, I can't believe this is really happening. And you'll have some freaking Pee Wee Herman looking guy just going to town getting it done. So you never know how someone is going to react. That's facts. So I don't know if y'all can hear that, but helicopter. Oh, they make me so nervous. When I hear a helicopter, I get so nervous for some reason. Anyway, it's gone now. And it's because the helicopter can come right in your front yard and slide down ropes like ninjas right on top of you. So that's why helicopters make me nervous. It is what it is. Because I've done some shit. I've seen some things. I've been in a couple of fights. So, thank y'all so much, by the way, for just listening. And let me read the chat here. Baptism by fire is the most reliable training anyone can do. Yes, absolutely, Jess. Air shows and fireworks are the worst. Yep, I don't. Oh, fireworks. Give me a break. I hate them. My wife literally has to drug me. She has to get some Xanaxes and drug me on fireworks tonight. I act just like a dog. So, and I'm always in the back of my mind too. I'm like, if I was going to get somebody with a 2A, I would wait for a night that they're firing off fireworks, because to get somebody with a 2A, people just would think it's just fireworks going off. They wouldn't pay it no attention whatsoever. So, not giving nobody ideas. I'm not promoting violence. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to teach you how to defend yourself against violence. I hate violence. I just happen to be really good at it. That's the weirdest thing, I hate it. I hate it. And I will hide behind a smile. But I hate it. I am angry when somebody forces me to be violent. I get angry. Oh, that's my wife. See what's going on. Hello?
Hey, I'm leaving, heading to Burger King, pick up a milkshake, and then I'm heading home.
Okay, baby. Don't forget our food.
Yep, I got it in my hand.
Okay, I love you, beautiful.
All right, love you too.
All right, bye.
All right, bye.
See, you're like, man, that dude's a controlling. No. You know why we do that? For safety. That's a safety thing. I know. If she's not home at a certain time, I know to go to Burger King and start looking there. I do the same thing with her. When I'm somewhere, I'm like, hey, here I am. Especially because I ride a motorcycle. She insists, you call me when you get to work. Things like that. You call me when you're on your way home. And it's a safety thing. And if you trust the person you're with, you have no problem letting them know, look, I'm going to be here for this amount of time, and then I'll be home at this amount of time. And if there's something, then she knows there's a problem. I know now that she's going to go get something for Dad, and then she's coming home. I know how long that takes. If she's not home within that amount of time, then I will send out a posse to go find her. It's a safety thing. So many people get things so twisted, Safety, safety, safety. Oh, thank you. You're my favorite YouTuber. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I wear my ear pro when that happens. Yeah. She just gets Xanaxes from my doctor, because normally I'm prescribed Klonopin, but on bang bang nights, my doctor will prescribe me Xanaxes, and she'll give me a couple Xanax bars to where I just sleep through it. And I'm nervous until those things start working, because I'm like, man, if somebody was going to get me, now would be when they would get me. And on fireworks days, I don't work. Nope. No, my job knows. Fireworks, All-American, our head of security is not coming in. I don't do fireworks. I hate them. I've been shot, okay? I've been shot. It don't feel good. And because I have been shot, I don't like fireworks. It kind of goes hand in hand. If your ass has been shot, you probably don't like fireworks. Yeah, damn autocorrect. I hear you, bud. Y'all hear about the combat crop duster? I live where that thing was developed. Nothing makes you more paranoid than seeing an unidentifiable plane flying around. Yep. And with people with PTSD, we're hypervigilant to things like that. That's part of PTSD, is being hypervigilant. So, I've been on here a good while, okay? And I'm not going to keep y'all all day. Again, thank you, Cha-Cha. Thank you, everyone that has super chatted. Thank you so much. There's nothing, just thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your positive comments. Thank you, mods, for keeping the trolls out. Thank you. I'm struggling today. I appreciate y'all so much. And, when I'm doing good, look, I will be able to help. So, Cha-Cha, when I'm doing good, I will be able to help. And everybody needs help sooner or later. So, when the time comes, if you ever need help, I'm not even hiding behind no smile. I'll be here for you. I'll be here for you. All right, Jess. Now, Little Miss Prepper, she's the one that, no, I don't even know how to make a mod. I'm laughing again behind that smile because I'm ignorant when it comes to technology. But when Little Miss Prepper's here and you see her here and we're doing a live, let me know that and I'll have her mod you. And I'm very picky about mods, but you've been with me for a while and you've been really good. And I need mods to keep the trolls out because I don't want to deal with them. I don't. Just number one rule, don't ask to become a mod. You earn it. It's time. In time, you will become one. Yeah, Aaron's right, too, because it does make us paranoid when people ask us to be a mod. We're like, why you want to be a mod? So, but I've been watching you. So, hey, the prepping artist, I probably will go live again after Little Miss Prepper goes to sleep. I'll go live again. Yeah, Jess, I get it. And yeah, I when Little Miss Prepper's here and all, I will definitely, it's like Aaron, he's getting there. So, thank y'all so much. Thank you, Chacha. Thank you so much for the help, man. You about had me crying. Now, I think I was crying. I'm not even gonna lie, but you treat me better than my own family does. But thank y'all for listening. I appreciate y'all so much, and that's really all I know is thank you so much. And so, stay dangerous. Stay ready. Strike first, strike hard, strike fast. And have a blessed day. Again, thank you, Cha-Cha. I haven't seen you in here. I hope did she leave? I didn't miss it. Dang on, I think I missed. I'm sorry if I didn't get to say bye to Cha-Cha. All right, so thank y'all so much, and have a blessed day. And I'm sorry if I didn't get to say bye to Cha-Cha. I'm sorry, Cha-Cha. I'll probably come on late tonight. It's all according. But thank you so much. Thank you. And dang it, I want to say bye to Cha-Cha. Y'all have a blessed day. And thank you for subscribing. And I'm going to put that on my videos. Please subscribe. I want to see the channel grow. I would like to see Cha-Cha say later, but I think she done checked out of the building. But she's done more than enough. I was just amazed by some people. But thank y'all so much. And have a blessed day. And Cha-Cha, I don't know if you catch this on the rewatch. If you're listening, I don't know. But thank you. And thank everyone that super chatted. I appreciate y'all. And y'all have a blessed day.